Hi, I'm Stephen Cuomo, founder and executive producer of Santa Fe Fashion Week. I produce fashion shows, I produce fashion vlogs, and I want to do for fashion what Anthony Bourdain did for food. Welcome back, everybody, to Santa Fe Fashion Week's YouTube channel. This is Tip Tuesday. I'm Stephen Cuomo, executive producer of Santa Fe Fashion Week.
Hi, I'm Deidre Michelle. I am a SAG AFTRA franchise agent out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Fantastic. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please take a moment to do so. Today we're going to be talking about
joining the union, when you should join the union, how you make that decision to push over into SAG AFTRA out of being a non-union actor. So today is really going to be based around acting. A lot of times we'll do Tip Tuesdays for models that kind of give them some advice, but today's really going to be for actors.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So in New Mexico, there's really a strong indie scene as far as indie films.
Yeah.
And I have friends asking me, like, okay, I've done some indie films, I've done some projects, some big movie projects, and they always want to know, like, when should I join SAG AFTRA?
Well, the nice thing about New Mexico is you do have the opportunity to get some experience under your belt doing independent projects, non-union projects. And some of them don't pay very well just because they have a lower budget, so they pay what they can pay. And some actually pay pretty decent, and even commercials are non-union. So if you're in the non-union area of the industry, you're doing okay, you're fine, because there are opportunities for you to work. To make some money, and then also to get some experience that you need when you really start to consider pushing into the union.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So what do you tell people? I mean, as far as going to school, honing their craft and stuff like that. And then I understand there's a point in time where SAG is going to say, hey, it's time to join.
Yeah, you're going to be a must join after you've done so many union projects, basically. And so I think that it is also a time for you to train. So make sure that you're in acting class. But even if you're in the union, please, from an agent to talent, please stay in acting class consistently. But a lot of the non-union projects are going to really help you get prepared for that demand that they really expect when you actually join the union. Because I feel like when you push over into SAG AFTRA, you've actually considered yourself a full professional. And I do know some professionals that also stay in the non-union world by choice, because that's the projects that they like, and it gives them opportunity to do some other stuff. But whenever you're really in demand enough to really pay the dues, to really go into SAG AFTRA, I think it's a great thing. You've got a lot of guarantees on set that you don't have on a non-union project, the way they take care of you, or the payout, some of the insurance opportunities they provide. So there's certain things that are really great benefits about being in the union. I really support it, and I myself represent both non-union and union actors. I think it's important to really give that opportunity to the entire spread across the board of people trying to get in, people trying to build up, and then people that are already actually in, ready for really big things. Fantastic. But I think that a level, again, always needs to be set, that if you're going to join SAG AFTRA, you have to make sure that you are ready for that demand, and that you're also at the level that you're ready for those type of roles. How much experience do you have? How much training do you have? Because they are expecting really experienced professional actors. If you're in the union and you're submitting for a lead role, you can't have never been on set before, and so, but I think that you've got to make that decision and have the discussion with your agent or your manager about, how much you've done, what your experience level is, and if you've got an opportunity to actually get into SAG AFTRA. And I know some things that you can book to where if you book a role, they're going to Taft-Hartley you over, which means they push you straight over to eligible, if you're not already within that realm anyway. And if that happens, it's great, because then you can still decide to stay non-union if you want, or then you're eligible to push into the union. And I think that that's a serious conversation you need to have, with, again, your agent or your manager. And then sometimes you're going to do so many union jobs that they're not going to give you a choice anymore. They're going to say, you've already done this many, now you're a must join. Right. So if you want to do another one, welcome. And so I think it's just a matter of making sure that you're ready for that, making sure you are prepared for that, with your skill set, with your skill level, and your experience.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for all the information, Deidre.
Absolutely.
And stay tuned for our next episode of Tip Tuesdays.
Thanks, guys.